Hello, my name is Marieli Martinez, and I will be teaching you about optimization today. What is optimization? Optimization is the process of repeatedly improving a system by adjusting its parameters to get the best outcome possible, such as minimizing errors or maximizing the desired results. The problem we're going to be working on today is my grandpa wanted to buy a piece of land. However, he only had 1,000 meters of fencing available. He wanted to use this fencing to enclose the land in a way that would give him the most area possible. He started with trial and error. He thought, let me make a really long area of fencing with 1 meter for the X value and 499 for the Y value. This gave him an area of 499 meters squared. He thought, let me make this bigger. And he said, let me do 10 meters of the X value and 490 for the Y value. This definitely gave him a much bigger area of 4,900 meters squared. He kept changing the dimensions until he came to a conclusion that a square was going to be the best way of maximizing this area. And with this, we can use optimization to prove this. We know, first we're going to start with gathering all our information. We know that the perimeter is 1,000 meters because that's how much fencing he has. And we know that the perimeter of a square is 2x plus 2y. We also know that the area of a square is just x times y. We're going to put the perimeters together and we're going to solve for one variable. I chose to solve for y. Now that I have a y equals 500 minus x, we're going to use this y value and plug it into our area. Now we're going to distribute this and we're going to derive this equation. Now that we have the derivative, we're going to make it equal to 0. Once we make it equal to 0, we can solve for x. Now that we know that x equals 250, we can go back to our original y equation and plug in x to solve for our new y. Now that we have both x and y, we can solve for our area. And now we know that the maximized area using a square is 62,500 meters squared. This is a more visual of an x value being 250, a y value being 250, and the area would be 62,500 meters squared. These are my sources that I used. Thank you so much for listening.